Imagine a world where your office is just a few steps away from your bed. Sounds perfect, right? But what if I told you that some of the biggest companies in the world disagree? Amazon is ordering its staff back to the office 5 days a week, while the UK government is pushing for stronger rights to flexible working, including working from home. Amazon believes that being in the office will help employees invent, collaborate, and be connected better. But the UK government argues that flexibility leads to better performance and a more productive, loyal workforce. So, who is right? More than 4 years since the pandemic began, what does the evidence tell us about how we work best? Microsoft studied its employees during the pandemic and found that remote workers collaborated more with existing networks but built fewer new connections. The study also showed a drop in real-time communication, with more emails and instant messages replacing face-to-face meetings. A 2020 survey by the Chartered Institute of Personnel and Development found that about a third of senior decision-makers struggled with reduced staff interaction and cooperation. However, more than 40% of managers said there was more collaboration when people were working from home. In 2010, China's biggest travel agency Ctrip found that home workers were 13% more productive, mainly because they had fewer breaks and sick days. But those home workers were still spending 1 day a week in the office, which might have contributed to their productivity. Goldman Sachs, JP Morgan, and Morgan Stanley are also pushing for a return to the office, while some European banks are taking a softer approach. Elon Musk's Tesla and SpaceX require employees to be in the office full-time, but SpaceX lost 15% of its senior-level employees when it enforced this policy. Linda Noble, a senior officer in local government, initially loathed working from home but eventually found herself twice as productive. Many disabled people also believe working from home makes them more productive, with 85% feeling more in control and better able to manage their health. A UK business decided to get staff back to the office for their well-being, as some were struggling with raised anxiety and wanted to be part of a team. Despite this, an umbrella review of home working concluded that, on the whole, working from home boosts productivity. Linda Noble is now starting a hybrid job, attracted by the balance between home and office work. The CIPD says hybrid working offers a better work-life balance, more time for family, and higher levels of motivation and engagement. A study found that a Chinese firm adopting hybrid working reduced employee churn by a third. The future of office work seems to be hybrid, aligning with the UK government's belief that home working drives up productivity. So, what do you think? Is the future of work at home, in the office, or somewhere in between? Stay tuned for more insights.